When you think of ground zero, what do you think of?
Congressman, Pennsylvania's ground zero right now in American politics.
Pennsylvania is what? Pennsylvania.
Congressman, Pennsylvania's ground zero right now in American politics. Congressman, Pennsylvania's ground zero right now in American politics, and nobody better to talk to than you about what's happening in the Keystone.
So Pennsylvania is ground zero, and Trump's going to be there for the date that I think of ground zero on November 5th. That's the big date we think. We think it's the big date because of the whole Guy Fawkes Day. Remember the 5th of November, which of course, spawns this. This is all controlled opposition. This is just like watching NBC News or CBS or the NFL. People that dress up like this, they're just what you call controlled opposition. But they are giving it to you just the same in the Guy Fawkes mask, aren't they?
This is a message to Vladimir Putin.
So, they were in the news or something on, another stupid fake site, just as fake as he is. So you get the remember the 5th of November from the Guy Fawkes Day, which is what the whole movie V for Vendetta movie was all about. And Natalie Portman movie. And so it's all about November 5th. And remember the 5th of November, along with Marty knocking down the pine, and the man has said, "My pine," which of course then went from, in the movie, it made it go from Twin Pines, Twin Towers, to the Lone Pine, One World Trade Tower. And it was all about the Twin Trumps from the movie The Prestige that talked about, which was where Christian Bale got cloned and Christian Bale played Batman. Same director, same actor, same co-star, Michael Caine. Christopher Nolan, same director. And we know in The Prestige, it was David Bowie's role as Tesla, and Trump's uncle allegedly knew Tesla. So all the world's a stage. You just have to try to do your best to connect the dots. That's 11/6 coding right there also, or it's 9/11 upside down also. 34 years between 1988 and 1922. Text to Trump 88022. Combining the years over a 34-year span. So we don't know when it's going to happen. It could be 2024, but right now they really seem to really try to make us think that his visit to Latrobe, Pennsylvania will be what again?
Congressman, Pennsylvania's ground zero right now in America.
Ground zero. Pennsylvania is ground zero. Trump will be in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, when Alabama is at Tiger Stadium. You're the Tiger. I have the Tiger. They have the right eye of the Tiger in the middle of the field. We know the Antichrist receives a deadly wound to the right eye, known as the idol shepherd. Woe to the idol shepherd, the Antichrist that leaveth the flock. The sword shall be upon his arm and upon his right eye. His arm shall be clean dried up, and his right eye shall be utterly darkened. And then 3 times in Revelation. Now, of course, that's the 98th verse, and the 98th verse of Revelation is the white horse verse, the crowning moment. We'll get to that in a second. I got ahead of myself here. So this is when you're living in the end times book of Revelation in real time, would be when the Antichrist receives his crown, and that would be his death and rising on the 3rd day. Now nobody would know he's actually risen in like regular folks. and it's not a real rising because he doesn't really die. What he does receive, and I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. So there's your deadly wound, Revelation. This is a 666 chapter, Revelation 13. Talks about the deadly wound in verse 3. Again, whose deadly wound was healed. It's because it's a body double twin trickery situation. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth, which had a wound by the sword and did live. So as Jesus literally came back from the dead, this will be a fake coming back from the dead. And this crown is given to him because he doesn't earn it, it's given. And that's the first horse. Now that's the 98th verse. And Tennessee won their national championship 1998. The orange T. And we know all about the orange Donald Trump. That's what the orange T, the orange Donald Trump, that's what all of this has been about with Tennessee and their orange tea. When you just Google the orange Trump and click images, you start getting, these weird, because they put all of that out a long time ago, that Trump seemed to be turning orange, and it's just all the world's a stage. You got these Trump supporters, they have no idea what's going on. You got these Trump haters, they have no idea what's going on. Why is Donald Trump's skin so orange? It's just, so all the world's a stage. But getting back to the Pennsylvania being ground zero little snippet the man said, they definitely want us to think that, don't they? That it's going to be Saturday night in Latrobe.